against the Boston Celtics. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
We are set to bring you the action as round 1 of the Eastern Conference playoffs continues on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. Looking at the starting 5 for Boston. We've got Ball, and it's Holland in at the power forward position. And for the Pacers, they've got Anthony Black, and it's Anderson in at the point. You look at Indiana, and in Game 1, they handled their business at home. This team is hoping to go up 2-0 and take control of the series.
You know, I really think Game 2s are just so important. A 2-0 lead isn't insurmountable. However, a vast majority of the time, the team up 2-0 advances.
Pass to Bowman, fires from deep. That shot, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one. And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
And here's Black. There's a screen. And here's Anderson. Ball with a steal.
They've got to tighten up the ball control. That pass was just too easy to defend. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Outside, Anderson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Indiana shooting their initial free throws of the game here. The free throw drops for Anderson. And that's good as he hits both shots.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Stolen by Anderson. And here they go. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And it's Bowman missing. Bowman's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Anderson for 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Anderson's got 5 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Shot to stop the run. Pass to Niang. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bowman. Launches the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. 5 points in the game.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Anderson gets the bucket.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
The Celtics have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Ball outside. From the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
This guy is always ready to shoot the 3. LaMelo's so confident from distance.
Takes one from 10 feet, and the rebound goes to the Pacers. Outside, Anderson. Here's Santos. Nails it from 3.
Well, this is what you call hitting the ground running. 4 shots taken, 4 shots made.
Pass to Bowman. Back to Ball. Launches it. Ball with another miss. Indiana leading by 4. Anderson with it. Guarded now by Ball. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line. A chance at a 3-point play.
Oh, are you kidding? 5 for 5, and they just got started.
Indiana shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
With the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Niang outside. To the inside. Newell pulls it in.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. It's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Niang. Looking to end the run, and he sinks the layup.
If you leave a teammate of LaMelo Ball that wide open, I promise you he will find him.
Here's Newell, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Here's Bowman. He's got 5. 1:56 left in the first quarter of the game. Lets it go from deep. Indiana with a rebound.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Shot by Mullins, no good.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Niang drives in. Take it away. Outside, Anderson. Pass to Mullins. Back to Anderson. Here's Newell. 6 to shoot. Mullins. And Indiana again with the bucket.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Boston. They trail by 11. Takes a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Ball's got 6 points.
Well, LaMelo Ball in the catch-and-shoot game. He says, I can get off the ball as well.
Anderson for 3. The rebound by Bowman. Boston has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Here's Ball. No good that time. Nice D from Anderson. Indiana leading by 8. Here's Newell. Pass to Santos. The shot from 20 feet out. And he hits the jump shot. 5 points in the game.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Ball with another miss.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
Driving inside. Outside, Anderson. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Indiana Pacers earning this break in the action, up 10. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
We've got Newell, and it's Sensabaugh and at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Now here's Morant. From outside the arc. And it's Davidson with a rebound. Indiana leading by 12. To the middle. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
Ooh, it's stolen away. Here's Mullins, guarded by Sharp. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Niang outside. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Morant. Deflected. 3 on 3. Here's Noel. Oh, hey! How about that? Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Boston making a switch here. Outside Sharp. Down low. Here's Niang. And he jams it home with authority.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Here's Mullins. Pass to Davidson. The 3 is up. They get it back. Here's Noel. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Pass to Bowman. To the paint. Sharp. Oh, a nice one. Slam right there.
Among the best passers in the league, Morant finds open teammates.
Here's Mullins. Black outside. Inside. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Boston making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Bowman's got 7 points in the game.
Sometimes your only option is to go to the floater, and that is money.
Pass to Noel. Here's Santos. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Noel is good for 3. He's got 15.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Here's Holland. Yet to see a basket. Back to Sharp. Here's Niang. Off the mark there with a 3.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Noel. Pass to Mullins. There's a minute 54 left to play in the first half. They get it again.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
Anderson's checked in for Indiana. Now here's Anderson. 12 points for him. And finished off by Anderson.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. .144 left to play in the first half of basketball. Ball left side. And he lobs it up top. Anderson with it. Guarded now by Ball. Anderson passes to Black. Sharp grabs the miss. Celtics trail by 17. Over to the wing. To the inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holland. The Celtics making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
A minute 4 left to play in the second quarter. Anderson gets the bucket.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Now here's Nie. Puts up a 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Bowman. Anderson pulls it down.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Anderson's got 19 points.
I just love the ball move.
Ball looks over the floor. Here's Niang. Oh!
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for 1.
And the free throw, no good. And so it's Indiana feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Indiana Pacers.
I obviously love watching them. Everyone enjoys good offense, right?
Yeah, played the right way. I can't think of a more beautiful game in all of sports. Looking at this series for the Indiana Pacers, well, guys, safe to say they're in cruise control right now.
At this point, Arnie,
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for this.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. They've got LaMelo Ball, and it's Bowman in at the small forward position. Pass to Santos. Back to Anderson. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Ball. Here's Bowman. The offensive rebound. Fires for 3. That one doesn't drop.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Anderson with it. Guarded now by Ball. Santos, good.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Celtics trail by 21. Ball with it. He's got 6. Here's Bowman. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
There's a screen. Here's Anderson. Oh, he missed it. Chippy right there.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
From the top of the key, the putback. Boy, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Ball outside. Here's Niang. No good. Good work defensively by Black. Pacers leading by 23. Here's Newell. 15 points in the game. Outside, Anderson. Just 5 to shoot. Up top, Black, defended by Niang. Kept alive. Black outside. Beyond the arc. Outside, Anderson. Second chance shot. No good at the rim. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They're scoreless since the first half. Niang outside. And he drives in. The kick out to Ball. Stolen by Anderson. For three. Counted. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
Well, after knocking down a couple in the first half, that's his first triple here in the second.
Niang outside. To win the drought. Boston, no good that time either.
Gosh, it feels like he's pressing a little bit, and obviously playing from behind doesn't help.
And finished off by Anderson.
Boy, he is just putting this team on his back right now, and when he's got his rhythm, you just keep playing through him.
Ball outside.
Substitution on the court.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. No luck on that one.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Pass to Niang. Now here's Ball. Again, the miss by Boston.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Here's Mullins. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Mullins has gotten his second bucket of the game.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Pass to Bowman. Can they get it? That's good on the jumper. Bowman's got 9.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted, Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Boston has got nothing. Nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. From deep, Morant. And it's Davidson with a rebound. On offense, here are the Pacers. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Hounded by Morant. Pass to Sensabaugh. First shot of the night for him, missing.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Now Morant fires top of the key, and that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer, and so it's Indiana cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We'll be. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round one game continues. We've got Mark Williams, and it's Mullins in at the two-guard spot. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Morant, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Sharp. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
Here's Mullins, guarded by Sharp. Pass to Sensabaugh. To the middle. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. The Pacers making a switch here. Vanderbilt's checked in.
Number 17, Jared Vanderbilt.
Right side, Morant. And it's Davidson with a rebound. Davidson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Hounded by Morant. Banked it in off the glass.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Going inside, pass to Vanderbilt. Holland with a rebound. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. And here's Morant outside, and the three-pointer goes.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that three.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Morant. And he banks in the layup.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Down low. Here's Davidson, and he goes in for the dunk.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Bowman. That three's off the mark.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1-3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
Here's Sensabaugh. Boston pulls it in. Here's Bowman. And the three off target.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Mullins gets the bucket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Pass to Holland. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. They'll want to talk about that one.
Green's checked in for Vanderbilt. The Pacers have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Here's Mullins. Right wing. Here's the three. Drains the triple.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. A guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And he drops it in from the low post.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Pass to Niang. Back to Ball. Just 4 to shoot. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And that one's good. Sharp.
So that's the end of game 2. No question, this is a big win for the Pacers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
This team is playing with confidence and heart right now. They're in control of this series so far.
Yeah, no question. They're the more cohesive team right now. They're just going out there and executing their game plan.
Here's Holland, and he slams it in one-handed.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
There's Ball with a three. Tries again, and he lays it up and in.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Here's Mullins, guarded by Sharp. Misses the three. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2-0 now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And now our player of the game.